So much for I can't one-hit him anyways.
Somebody club number 2 over the head.
Yeah,
Can you
that guy.
daze him?
I can certainly try. Don't kill him though. Like.
Wait, can you what?
Sure, Zacharias will cast a daze on him.
Oh yeah.
Well, he will have to. Who's here, and then he casts daze. So that's will save DC 15.
Yes, that was 20.
Oh wow. They're resisting left and right here.
My solution.
Serious.
I shall move here. I'm looking for the guidebook of commands to help this out.
Go to sleep.
I do not. My command cannot make him fall asleep. I do have another command.
Hit yourself over the head with a hammer.
Bonk.
To your knees. Fall prone before me.
For the might of Asmodeus.
DC 17 will save.
Will it make this? Yes, it does! he's the bravest soldier there is.
Standing his ground. He
Why didn't you reveal the
killed his
weakness?
horse. I guess.
I can't even make it to him. I move quickly toward thee. And stop.
Alright, Kash.
An exude menace.
Kash non-lethal charge.
Yeah, if you guys want to do any fear effect stuff, he's in my range. He gets -4 on that.
I can charge because Marcus is in the way.
You can charge through him.
You can go through
Yeah, you can go through me.
Can I really do it
Can you
non-lethal?
charge through ally?
Yeah,
Yeah,
do
you
non-lethal.
can.
You take -4.
You can move through allies.
No, I don't think you can charge through allies, so.
Pretty
I
sure.
don't
Okay.
think so.
Maybe
I don't-
not.
I'll check, but
I don't know. I never
Yeah,
use
you
a character that
can't.
charges.
I'm pretty sure you have to have an unobscured line.
Okay.
Just
Yeah, that's it.
Well,
You have to take the directives
then the
through.
Tin Man is in the way.
Sorry. Hey, it's not tin, it's high quality steel.
Kash will go here.
I'll hurt you, friend.
I think I could just punch him.
Yeah.
Yeah, just... Wait, like an unarmed attack?
No,
Yeah.
non-lethal
You'll
claw
get an
attack.
attack of opportunity. Yeah, alright.
I
Non-lethal
don't
claw
really
attack.
care, I
Give you a
think.
-4 to hit.
Do it.
Wait, if I unarmed strike is -4 to hit and attack of opportunity?
No, you do a.
Yes.
do your claw with a -4 to hit for
Yeah.
doing non-lethal.
Yeah, but punching him would be. would
You
have
are
style
punching him
points.
with the claw.
Yeah, but
It's
yeah,
just-
okay.
Yeah.
Full attack, non-lethal, which gives me a -4. There's no button for it, I think.
Nope.
No, yes.
It's not something that's normally done, so.
And
There
with
should
my
be an lethal button.
claws. Yeah, I think he might be very much unconscious.
You just flick him in the forehead and he's like, good night.
Yeah. Backhand slap. Back claw slap. Yep, there we go.
He's
But
sleeping.
it's over.
Well, this was a rampage.
Yeah.
Oh yes, who's wounded?
I might be slightly.
Hey, giant! I can't quite reach, you're too tall.
Marcus, give me a boost. Okay.
Also, have healing.
10 hit points, thank you.
That was horrible, I could have done that with Cure Light Wounds.
I can't do that at
And
all.
that turned into that guy.
Anyone
again.
else severely hurt?
No,
I don't think so.
I'm unarmed.
Also, I'll give you
I'm
give
the
you
only
Cure
other
Light.
one that's hurt besides you.
Also, Cairen, I'll give you also wounds. So you can have another 12 hit points.
Nice.
Rolled better on the light than the moderate. That sucks.
I'll also give myself 5 hit points.
Nice.
Alright.
I'm missing 4, but that's no big deal.
Oh jeez, Jake,
You
you're
can have a
freaking out.
potion from me if you want.
What? Whoa, is my mic screwed up?
Not anymore.
Okay, I said I'm missing 4, but that's no big deal. Don't worry about it.
You can have a Cure Light Wounds from me.
There's no point. He'll heal up naturally when he takes an extended rest.
Yeah, don't bother.
If anything, it's me or Cairen who needs extra Cure Light Wounds.
I'm going to go home, go to sleep, and heal it back.
No. what we need to do,
Just tie that guy up.
yes, bring him with us.
Six.
Did anyone bring rope?
Yes, I have rope.
Wizard is always prepared.
You know, I always buy rope, but I don't have rope.
I always,
Yeah, that's
always
because
have
this
rope.
time we. That's because this time we didn't start with equipment. We had to fetch it.
Oh, that's true.
Well, Zacharias will throw down, a bit of rope in front of him, basically, in front of the guy, and then he basically looks over the carnage and mumbles to himself, "We need to clean this up."
You clean up the blood of your spells.
Yes, we need to pile the corpses and bury them, I think, is the easiest.
We could burn them, but
And the pyre would be...
amusingly
Huge plume of
large.
smoke.
It would be a lot of smoke. We could do it during the night, I suppose.
Also, Cairen,
Yeah.
since you're still large, help pick up the horses.
I guess that
If I
would...
had another
Who
pair of
exactly are
hands,
you
I
to
could-
command me?
I wonder what Cairen's will save is like.
Good enough?
To beat DC 17 a few times.
Does your face beat my claw? I don't
you
think
need-
you want to find out.
Will you need healing on future missions?
Well, that's out of character.
Come on, we've got some corpses to clean up.
Does anyone have a shovel?
The wizard came prepared. Well, we can burn them during the night, I suppose.
I have enough fire to quite easily do it.
The light might still be visible from.
Okay, well, then we need to bury them. And probably not in here. We basically drag them into the forest and bury them.
Drag all the corpses into the forest.
Yeah.
That will take forever.
So you clean out a section of the forest for a mass grave, or?
Now we bury them in different places around the forest.
All right. How long time do you want to take with this to make it a little more secretive?
Well, how long do we need to drag?
We have about 5 days, I would think, since I just had it out, and the soldiers said they usually take 5
You see
days or
that they
more.
have 2 weeks of rations with each of them.
Okay.
Oh, we have quite
Yeah,
a bit.
what do they
almost
have-
certainly in case something goes wrong, though.
What do they have? Do you have anything of value on them?
They have
No.
52 gold pieces together. I'll search them through.
hmm
They have some equipment and such, but that's all marked with Telling Guard and their their group
I guess.
insignia.
Okay, the group signet too.
And even Captain Ryan Varning's personal shield. You can also find that on his own armor. And you find a key.
All right.
Key.
Wait,
I
his
think we
personal
want to take that.
His personal heraldry and a key.
Oh.
Is there anything magical in any of these equipments?
It would appear so. His beautifully made shield is a +1 heavy steel shield with his personal heraldry.
All right, we'll take that.
That can be disguised and or
Yeah.
I ha-
scratched off.
Fun fact:
Painted
I have
over.
craft paint. Fun fact: I have craft painting.
Good.
That's, I would, yeah.
So yeah,
Well, not me
It's
specifically.
a steel
whoever would
shield,
give it
so it's
to,
not
though.
really painted. It's more worked into the metal work.
It's fixable.
we can handle it.
Yeah. I'll just take my sword and scratch a giant pentagram and do it.
Yeah, that's real good.
It's fine. He can
That's very
disguise.
hard to do to magical equipment, actually.
Well, what we do is basically take an animal hide and just wrap it around the front of the shield with
Yeah.
rope. It's like
That
yeah,
would even maybe provide more protection.
yeah, extra fire protection.
There's plenty of horse hide around,
Sure is.
Yeah.
and other horse bits everywhere.
Well, we probably have a
Make
few
things
days before.
So you'll take a couple of days to do this.
Yeah, to hide this. Maybe 1 day is enough. Maybe 1 day is enough.
Remove
let's
the
take too
evidence
long.
of the fires as well. Or
Yeah.
should we leave it?
No.
No, we should leave it to make it seem like they were here.
That's true. We
and
should.
then they left. And
Yes.
then we should also maybe... How are we going to replicate the tracks of them leaving, though?
Prestidigitation.
There you go. So we make it look like they rested here for, the night and then left out.
Yep.
This.
And Zacharias will also use prestidigitation to clean up all the blood and,
I'm gonna say that's gonna take an extra day if you wanna sort of walk around through that. There's a lot of blood. There's a lot of scrap. There's a lot of heavy bodies that is not easily. I mean, it's hard enough to drag a horse dead weight through the forest.
Well, I think
Let
it's
alone drag big enough holes to bury them in.
I think it's worth it to hide the trace of this.
Yeah.
Because if they find out, all hell is gonna break loose. So I
Well,
think,
they've already found out that people are missing.
yeah, but they don't know that they were killed by Asmodean cultists.
The blood would not tell them it was Asmodean cultists.
I prefer the term believers.
But perhaps the spell scarring and like the horrible, like pummeling of the corpses and the huge like axe marks and stuff like that.
And the nice flame burns all over them.
Yeah, exactly.
And the deep footprints.
Marks
really all I have
after
going for me.
huge boulders appearing and disappearing.
Yep.
The footprints is really all I have going for me.
the
I
very-
don't leave any kind
The very greasy
One page
horse.
of electricity.
What's happened to Valet? I don't know. It's all greasy.
Oh, speaking of that, his barding probably has the insignias and stuff on it, right?
Yeah.
Never mind. We could have sold
I
that.
guess that warning was probably some sort of minor noble.
Not anymore.
Was a Bible. I don't know.
Put an end to that.
Now he belongs to the Dreadlord.
Hmm.
I like that idea.
So, villains 1, heroes 0.
So far.
Hero
Actually,
0, that rhymed.
Actually, technically it would be villains 2, heroes 0. We already
No, more like 3 or 4 by now.
Well, we have.
We haven't done that
What
much.
do you
so-
do with your prisoner?
Yes, indeed.
Oh, right. I forgot about him.
It's time for horrible interrogation, I think.
Hooray! My favorite.
Excellent.
Who will be in charge of the interrogation? Please become
Not
the-
me. I'm
Oh,
not very creative.
hey, may I add? I have a skill that makes me able to see how much he can take.
That seems useful.
Seems like a heal
So I
check.
I can torture him and make sure not to kill him.
Alright, fantastic.
That is useful.
Use the dog. Assist.
Well,
That is very useful.
Well, you
Or
should.
Stark Mark the Third, bite his ankle until he cries.
Actually, Marcus should be very close and very menacing during all of this with his aura.
Yes. Any fear saves he has to make, -4. Plus, I look super menacing anyway.
And if you need, I have all my orisons ready, such as like creating fire, creating water, etc.
I can.
I think we should stand in a circle and I'll just look at him.
I
for
can
an
even
hour or
prepare
two.
actually a charm spell.
Stupid cat.
No,
The
don't.
cat gave me a
prepare the spell.
The cat gave me a fright, touched the back of my head, and I was like, "Who's touching me?" And then it's just a cat.
Surround the target.
Yes, menace.
Everyone.
Clearly,
Everyone,
man.
combine your intimidate checks.
Pile-
Zacharias, cast mirror image and see if you can force the mirrors into these 2 spaces next to us.
So, what do we want to know?
Everything.
Everything, yeah. Everything he
Okay.
knows about the fort. How many are
What-
stationed? Which are the captains? What does he know about the
Well-
captains?
About 12 less stationed there now.
So, Azureus should spontaneously
Alright,
make water in his
How's this
face.
gonna work?
We should waterboard him.
You are gonna roll intimidate checks. You would usually use profession torturer as your skill to make him not die, but due to Cash's ability, you can sort of make him not die if you wish. The amount of information you can get out of him will be determined by your intimidate checks, or intimidate check, really. And you should roll
Did we
one
all
and
assist
assist.
Cairen?
I have plus
So
11.
we go with Cairen then.
Yeah.
Everyone, add your assists.
Yep, so that's 29 now, 31, 33, 35.
Wait, how many?
We are very
We
intimidating.
got 4 pluses, which means plus 8 on top of what Cairen got. So
Yeah, it makes it 35.
sure.
27
Okay.
plus 8 is 35. I was adding them on as we were getting them.
And then, of course, you use torture, and you have a frightening hour, which gives you a
Yeah, he gets a -4 on anything to resist
couple of
that.
bonuses. So let's say that's rounds up to 40, right? Is that decent?
Yeah, we'll go
That
with
seems
Right.
reasonable.
Ask
Yeah.
4 questions, and you'll get the answer as he knows it, without any sort of.
Hmm,
4 questions.
4 questions.
So we get 4
After that,
perfectly
he'll simply be
honest.
too damaged to basically. He'll just say anything. After that, whatever you want to hear, it'll be useless.
What is your favorite color? No, I'm not actually. Yeah.
All right.
No.
That's number 1.
No.
Well, 4 questions. Let's see here. We should we ask him if there's any...
Is there gold in the village?
Is the gold? Where's the gold?
Is the gold in the hills or the bank vault?
I
Right,
kind
question
of
2.
want to ask him actually if he knows of any special entrances to the fortress beside the main gate. Like, is there a back
What?
door?
Would a normal soldier know that?
I don't
That's
know.
what I was thinking. He wouldn't, I don't think.
I don't know.
There might be like a soldier-only entrance.
Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not.
You could ask him about, the whole predicament we had about, like, how many servants are present and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that seems. You could just straight up ask him how we get into the fort undetected.
Would he really know? He's not really done that kind of thing.
Well. Huh.
Interrogation is difficult.
No, it's easy. What's difficult is finding out what you want to know.
Yeah.
Generally, though, you have that before you're interrogating the person.
This is hard.
We
So let's just make a list.
could
just
ask
make a
him of information of like the main captain.
Is there anyone we don't have any information on?
Yeah,
Captain Barhold, I think.
yeah. We don't know anything about Captain Barhold. We could ask him for information on Sir Thomas Haviland, like his. What does he do during the day? What are his routines? Like what?
Would be worth a try, I think. We have 4 questions, which is actually quite a lot.
We should try to milk as many answers out of a single question as we can.
Tell us everything.
Exactly. That's first.
We'll be here forever then, because he'll be telling us about his first date.
But I mean, Thomas Haviland, he's the main guy, right? Any information we can get on him seems that could be useful.
Yeah, let's use 1 question
We
on that. at
could
least.
ask him for any special secret code words or passwords the soldier use.
Passwords, yeah.
I like where this is going. Any other ideas?
Well, the current like complement of the fort itself, maybe. Like, what is the current complement? Like, how many soldiers? What is the current staffing of the fort? You know, so we have an accurate number.
Yeah, I think we should just ask Ed, I think. Just ask something. And go from there.
Alright, Zacharias will ask for any particular passwords, secret handshakes, things like that to that is used in the fort to sort of gain entrance or some such.
He doesn't know any.
Okay, there aren't anything special then, probably. That is good, I guess.
You could always ask, like, how many paladins?
I think we should.
Paladin is quite a vague term, sort of.
I think we should ask him for information on Thomas Haviland.
If you feel it necessary.
I don't know. He's the main good guy in there.
Good guy, quote unquote. If you want to ask questions, go ahead. None stopping you.
Sure. Give us the dirt on Thomas Haviland. His routines, his what does he do during the day? Does he go out on patrol?
Captain Lord Haviland is usually in his chambers. He is not to be disturbed. And even though the priest usually tries to arrange things to cheer him up, he always seems to be in a very solemn mood. He's very serious about his work, and he seems fully dedicated to it, as if it's the only thing he really does is to do his work. He is not often walking around the castle, but if something were to happen, he most likely would gather up with some of the priests and confront a problem head on. He's a very smart man of great faith.
His wisdom is not.
But he does not go on patrols. He very rarely leaves his the main keep.
Okay.
What was our first question?
Secret handshakes, passwords, things like that.
Oh, there's none.
There's none.
Which is good and bad.
Yeah.
Waste of a question, but on the other side, we don't have to worry about anything like that.
Phew. I'm completely out of ideas.
You don't have to ask all questions.
Well, we would be stupid if we didn't, I think. This great opportunity, but well, if we can't think of any questions.
Well, we've got, right, we can do the...
Can we tell him to, like, draw us a map of the fortress?
He's no mind to do that while you torture him.
I actually have a map of the fortress drawn by Tim.
Oh, yeah, by Timian.
Crude map, yes.
Yeah.
Crude but effective.
Is there basically we could ask for comings and goings of civilians in the fortress? How are they allowed in? Is there any yes, every day we take food, or food salesmen come here, or yes, the servants usually arrive at this and this time. Basically, the sort of time schedule of the civilians in the fort. That could help.
Yeah, let's ask that.
You ask that?
Yes.
Yes.
Just that usually there's 5 to 7 servants coming in the early morning through the servants' gate, and they take care of preparing food. There's always at least 5 servants in the keep, in the kitchen mostly, or cleaning the sort of main hall, working hard to make sure that there's always every meal is ready and such.
Mm-hmm.
Cleaning the toilet and such.
Are they always the same servants, or do they
Not
switch?
necessarily. There's switch dates. It's very tiring work.
Right. So they have sort of a rolling schedule thing.
Yes.
Good.
No one pays really much attention to them.
Excellent.
As long as they do what they're there to do.
Excellent. All right, we have one question left. By the way, is that the only civilians that are allowed in the fort? No, like shopkeepers or like tradesmen?
No shopkeepers or tradesmen enter the fort. That's all done in the city on off-duty time. Sometimes special guests can be allowed in who may not be affiliated with the military. That's special occasions.
Okay, like the mayor or
Performers?
something like that. Performers, I guess.
Hmm.
Well, we're certainly not performers. Unless we teach
Wait,
Yes,
wasn't
the
there
Dark Bark
some
the
sort of
Third.
play?
It's a special occasion.
Sorry, was that Manaki?
Hmm?
What was that?
There is a group of performers who will enter the keep.
Right.
In 2 weeks, they will set up a play in the main hall. Be there for a few days.
Main hall, eh? That sounds interesting. Probably draw a lot of attention. Yes. Well, we have one question left. We can ask for Captain Barhold information. We could ask if he knows any secret entrances, but it seems unlikely.
Very unlikely, yeah.
I think if no one has any other ideas, Captain Barnhold is a solid pick.
Yeah.
Captain Barhold is a man who he's the most senior captain. He lives exclusively in the keep. He's always been a soldier. He died at an early age to get in the military, and he's always been doing his best as a soldier. He is not dedicated to the eradication of evil like Lord Haviland. He is more dedicated to protecting his homeland and upholding the law. He has the nickname Iron Sam. And there are many who look to him as sort of the pinnacle and the pillar of stability. Since he's been there for so long, everyone sort of knows him. And he's very strong and very good, a very, very capable fighter. He is as good with his weapon as Varning was, although he uses a greatsword, a magical greatsword, rather than a lance.
Patrols? Anything like that?
He is in the keep and he patrols the gate and around the wall sometimes, making sure that everyone's doing their duty.
And
He very rarely leaves the keep.
okay, and this guy has nothing bad to say about him.
Seemingly not.
That's
He's a very,
unfortunate.
very stout man with a sense of honor.
Maybe you can taint the honor somehow. I don't really know how at this point, but
Unlikely, I think. I think our next best approach would be Adeli's affair with Mutt's wife, somehow.
yeah, to set it up in such a way that Mott basically, because he is hot-headed, we know that he basically loses himself and either murders Ederly, like in pure rage, or challenges him to a duel and slays him, because dueling to the death is illegal in Telengard, and he will be sent to Brandonscar if he did. Which is probably a quite delicious approach, because then we would take out 2 captains potentially, and we wouldn't even be like, there would be no trace to us.
But how do we tell Adderley about, not Adderley, Mutt about the affair without, like, alerting him?
Well, a servant might let something slip.
I suppose you kill the ranger after he's no longer useful.
Yeah.
Of course, we're evil.
I think that would be the good thing to do at that point, actually.
Yeah.
Alright, and you spent these couple of days cleaning up.
And then we head back into town.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Keep track of time. Yes, alright, you return to town.
Now, the next thing we should do...
Question is if we should stop here and well, we can talk a little more about sort of big place. It's getting late.
Okay.
I mean,
should
we can
give-
continue if you guys aren't getting tired. Are you guys
I
getting
don't-
tired?
Really?
Since I'm home alone tonight, and I've been playing this and haven't really eaten anything, so
So you'd like to stop now?
yes,
Okay.
please.
Or before, I would like to do some plotting.
Sure. Do some tactics. Do some
Yes,
plotting.
we can
Fine.
plot.
Because what I'd like to do, actually, maybe we can do this before you disappear. I guess try to in town basically identify servants, like who are working as servants in the fort. Who are these people? Identify a couple we could take the place of, basically. And I guess that would be like diplomacy or bluff or something.
Apparently it's something.
Okay.
Sorry, what? I was. What did you say?
I have something we would like to do